Hi, my name is Mary. I'm from Kentucky, and I've been living in Spain for almost 5 years. And I'm going to tell a God incident from a couple of weeks ago when I went home. This year, I don't know how we missed the date to renew my Spanish residence, and so I was an illegal for a long time. And during that time, it was time for me to go and visit my family, but obviously I couldn't go home because if I left Spain and then tried to come back, maybe they wouldn't let me come back because I didn't have my residency up to date. So we did all the paperwork and we did everything we were supposed to do, and then we had to wait for the government to respond back. And during that time, there were lots of dates when I would have liked to go home, and we thought, well, maybe the government will respond and they'll give me my residency and we can buy that plane ticket, and maybe I can go to my sister's wedding in March. And that's what I really wanted to do. And I was asking the Lord, please, please, please get all of this cleared up so that I can go home and be there with my family, la la la. And he didn't do it. And I have to confess, I was kind of mad at him and didn't understand why he was ruining a perfectly good time for me to go home. And during all these years that I've been gone, I haven't seen my grandma. And I was with her right before I came to Spain and got to spend several weeks with her. And every time that I would go home to visit during these 4 years, she lived 12 hours away from my parents' house. So it never really worked out for me to go and see her. And just this summer, in July, I got all my papers fixed and I'm now a resident in Spain again. And there was a small window to go home. And so we bought the tickets and I said, I think it's time to go and see Grandma. It's been 4 years and I really should go and see her. So we bought the extra ticket and we made a family trip of it, and we went and we saw her, and she was 94 years old and was living in the nursing home and was unable to get out of bed by herself or walk, and so she's been living these past 4 years in a bed basically and in a wheelchair. And so it was really beautiful, the conversations that we had about why God asks her to spend so much time here when she's ready to go to heaven. And when I left Iowa, which is where she was from, I didn't know if I was going to see her again, but I was really glad that the Lord made it work that we could be together. And little did I know that on the 14th of August, he was going to call her to heaven, and that Our Lady was going to accompany her on the Feast of the Assumption. And so I knew when she passed away that the Lord made me wait until I could go and see her. And he delayed all of my papers so that I could be with her. So it helped me a lot to realize that I shouldn't judge God's decisions, because he really knows what we need and is waiting for the right moment to give it to us.